Wednesday. Welcome to What's New Wednesday. I'm 𝗃𝗫 Copeland, your host in Plano, Texas. I'm sitting in a different room. You may have heard earlier because I set up the table out there on the sales floor as a sale table. And then I forgot about it when I came in to set up my table today for my webcam, my Facebook Live. I didn't have a table, so I had to move to the back. And it actually worked out okay because I need to be sitting down. So I want to tell you, we're going to do something different today. I'm going to have a flash sale. And I already have something that we're going to flash sell here. And this is going to go for $7.95. Okay? I'm only going to do it for today. $7.95. And if you like it, you're going to have to tell me sold. Okay? You're going to tell me sold $7.95. That's what you're going to say. Sold $7.95. You want to see it again? Okay. I'm going to tell you what it is. But first, I want to tell you a couple of other things. We got some great new fabric in. Really excited about this. I'm so happy. We got a restock of fabric for some people that have been waiting for something to get in. And we got in a bunch of just fun odds and ends kind of fabric, not necessarily groupings, but odds and ends. And then I had some cute samples to show you. But as per usual, the minute I start my live, people start coming through the front door, right? The staff knows this because as soon as I start setting up for my live and I get ready to talk, customers start coming in. It's just a magical moment. So I didn't want to pull the samples off the floor right now because I have a lot of people looking out there. I don't want to pull the samples out. So I'll peek in a little while. And if it has lulled down a little bit, how do you say it, quieted down a little bit, then I'll go ahead and pull the samples. But they are both so cute. I'm really excited about it. I'm sorry I missed What's New Wednesday last Wednesday. We had ice, if you remember. I wanted to do it. It was my intention, but it was just a little much getting in and kind of getting situated after being closed for 3 days. And it was just kind of, everything was kind of up in the air. So it has settled down, although there's still ice out there, not on the roads anymore. It's piled up in parking lots, where parking lots had the little, what do you call the big scoops? I guess they're bulldozers. I don't know. Bulldozers are the ones that go like this, the ones with the big scoops like this. And they had to move all that ice to the end of their parking lot so people could get in and out. Well, there's still huge mounds of ice everywhere, which is interesting, right? I mean, it's not freezing temperature anymore. The other fun thing I've got going on that is making me a little crazy at the same time, we're remodeling our kitchen at home. Yay! We've only waited 20 years to do this. I'm so excited, except that my house is a wreck now. My husband moved everything out of the kitchen where they were going to demo. And we moved it to the breakfast room, and we moved it to the family room, and we moved it to the dining room and the garage. And then they came in and said, oh no, you have to take everything out of the breakfast room, the living room, and you got to put it in the dining room or the garage. So everything is squished against the living room right now to one side because they're doing some construction on the ceiling. It is a remodel. They're doing some construction right there. They pushed everything over in the living room. They made me get everything out of the dining room, which is also functions as my work desk. Y'all know how that goes. So had to get everything out of there and move it all into the garage. So now if you want a fork, you got to go to the garage. But if you want a cup of coffee, you go to the living room. And if you want sugar for your coffee, you run to the refrigerator and you take all the plastic and you move it aside and you open the cabinet, you get your sugar, you close it. You want milk, you go to the other side, you dig through the plastic, you open it up, you get your milk out. We're having fun at my house right now. It's been learning experience. Have any of you all ever done a remodel on something like this? This has just been huge and crazy. So all of that to say, I'm sorry, my nose starts running. I have to get a Kleenex in a minute. All of that to say that we're doing a remodel in our house. So a little disjointed this afternoon. I'm in the classroom of our store here, Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. If you've not been here before, come over and visit us. And if you have been here before, thank you. You probably recognize our classroom. I tried to pick the least ugly spot to work off of, but it's a classroom and kind of a workroom, so it's not just entirely darling. We have work stuff and classroom stuff in here. It wants me to do my camera over again. We do have some fun classes coming up. Let me see. Hold on. How do I do this? I don't know why I took off my glasses. Let's go back over here. We do have some fun classes coming up, which you can always see on our classes and clubs web page, the Not Your Mama's Quilt Store website. And then one of our tabs is classes and clubs. You can go in and look there. The other place I personally like to go is on the home screen of our website. On the home screen, if you just scroll down a little bit, there's blue headings, blue tabs right there. And in those blue tabs, there's one on the left-hand side that says calendar. And that's where I like to go in and look at what's coming up for the month, because on the classes and clubs page, it shows all the classes, but you have to click on them to see the dates. And sometimes I want to see what's open, what dates are booked, and what classes are on those dates. So this is my favorite way to look at it. We have this coming Saturday, our Saturday sampler, which it's coming to a close. I think we've got 1 or 2 months left in it, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do next. So that is coming to a close. Then next week we have beginner foundation paper piecing class. This class is sold out already. Put your name on a wait list, because I'm going to talk to our instructor about adding a second and a third class. We have enough people to do some more classes on this. Then we have our custom sneaker class. That one is sold out. Also, a beginner wool embroidery class. I think that is sold out. Again, put yourself on the wait list, because she is adding another class, I know for certain, and changing the project. So it's going to be super cute. And then I have a Buy Any project bag that is just fun, fun, fun. I'm teaching that on the 19th, and we're going to work on the largest one. That is a great class. If you've never put in a zipper, this is a great way to learn how to put learn how to put zippers in. Also learning how to sew with vinyl. It's not hard, it's easy. And when you're done, you get a nice project bag to carry around with you. The other thing is, do you have pieces of fabric that you don't want to cut up because they're too beautiful? They're large, big pieces. Well, by large, I mean like a fat quarter size, right? They're big pieces, and you cannot bear to cut them up into little pieces. Yeah. Or maybe you have a leftover block that you want to do with something. I know sometimes when I'm practicing like a mariner's compass and I have to do a mock-up of something, I have to practice, especially if I'm doing one that has more points than the typical 8 points. If it's one of the 10 or 12 points, or maybe it has the little, what we call a sunflower in the middle, I have to do a mock-up first just to make sure my measurements are correct. Well, then I have this pretty block left over that I don't know what to do with it. This bag is a perfect project to do with that. You will love it. So that is the Buy Any project bag. And then I have the mini collage quilt class. That class might actually be sold out. Let me look and see. No, there's still two seats available. We're going to be doing the mini collage heart class, and that's learning how to do the collage in a heart. The heart is about this big. Learning to do the collage in a heart, this same method that Laura Heine uses for her larger collages. So that is something else that I've got. 10:30, that's on the 20th of this month, of Friday. On that Saturday, the 21st, we have beginner quilting 2.1 half square triangles. It's very fun little quilt class, lap quilt. You can make it kind of moody and mysterious with with new fabrics. With your fabrics, you can make it fun and playful. You can make it a kid's quilt. You can make it a toddler's quilt, with the bright colors. You could do it if you're feeling really ingenious. You could do it as a 𝗙𝗃 quilt. You can take those little 5-inch squares and use them as your 𝗙𝗃 quilt. There's so much you can really do with this. And it's a very typical block that you would use, right? So it's not one of these random blocks that you're only going to use once. Half square triangles, you use them all the time. So we've got that coming up on the 21st. Then our hand sewing and English paper piecing club, we've got that every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. So it'll be next Wednesday at 9 in the morning. It's from 9 to 11. If you like to do any kind of hand sewing or anything like that, then we invite you to come and sew with us. It's really fun to come and do that and just hang out with a bunch of other ladies. I don't think we have any men in there right now. No, but other people who like to do hand sewing. No sewing machines allowed. You can work on knitting or crocheting if you would like to. Anything that you can sit and talk and work. It's nice. Finish it Friday, the retreat for February. That is, oh no, did I skip anything? Oh, we added another confidence stitching intro to sewing. That, okay, no, there's one seat available for February 26th. And there's another one on March 20th. This is a very basic class for people who have sewing machines and maybe I don't want to do this. Go away. Stop. And don't know how to use their sewing machine, right? So your confidence stitching class is very basic. It's only a couple of hours long. Learn how to thread your machine, learn how to do bobbins, learn how to make it go. Vroom, vroom. Learn how to make your sewing machine go. Learn how to clean it out. Learn how to set the tension or not set the tension. Change your needle, that kind of stuff. If you already know how to do that, then this isn't for you. But if you have somebody who wants to learn how to sew, send them to us. We're going to be able to do it. I've got a class in that with one spot left coming up on Thursday, the 26th. And then another one March 20th. Finish it Friday, day retreat. That is sold out for February. Let me see. Oh no, there's one seat in February available. One seat. Wow, this is moving fast. Okay, we only take 10 people because that's all we have room for. And you get a whole table to yourself. I'm not putting 2 people to a table, right? So you've got room to spread out. One spot available for Friday the 27th. I added March and April. I have 2 seats available for March. It's the last Friday of the month. 4 seats available in April, and it's that last Friday. It's the 24th, I think, which is the last Friday. So I still have those. It's a time to be able to come over and just sew and be quiet and get work done without the kids and your husband and construction people bothering you. And then on Saturday, the 28th, I'm teaching an advanced paper piecing class. It is advanced foundation paper piecing, and it's advanced because you are not going to sew through your paper, which means you don't have to tear your paper out and have all those torn pieces. I have fallen in love with this method of foundation paper piecing, and you will too. Come over, let me teach you how to do it. That is the advanced foundation paper piecing class. And I have 2 seats available for it on Saturday the 28th is what day I've got that going on. Really cute hummingbird that we're doing in that class. It's going to be fun. And that last Saturday of the month, we have our Boast and Toast. So this is where you get to bring all the projects that are works in progress or completed, or you just want to start them. Anything related to sewing and making, right? And you get to bring them over and you show it off. Maybe you want ideas on how to finish it. Maybe you want ideas of what else you can do. Just bring it over. Maybe you're really excited that you finished it, but nobody else at home is feeling your joy. This is perfect to show it off. That's what I want to say. It's perfect to show it off. So we've got those great things coming up in February. And then March starts a whole month, and it is fast and furious because it is going to start the shop hop. I ordered a adorable fabric line that they're going to try their very hardest to get to me by March 1st for the Fab Shop. No, not Fab Shop. All Texas Shop Hop. Starting March 1st. I am in love with it. I'm in love with it. I cannot wait to show it to you, but I can't show it yet. I'll show it as soon as we get it because I don't want to start showing it now only to find out that I don't have it yet. Okay, hold on. I gotta sneeze. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. Nice to see you. You're not late to the party. I think we were late to the party for some reason. StreamYard is broadcasting late to Facebook. So I don't think you're very late to the party, depending where you're watching this from. So what was I telling you all about our flash sale? You know, these awesome wool pressing mats. The felted wool is what I was like. Felted wool, the wool pressing mats. Everybody needs one of these in their sewing room. You got to have one. They're perfect. These can go right in your travel bag, right? If you're going to retreat. I keep this one right next to my sewing machine. And I think I've told you before, if I don't have the ironing board close to me, then I open my side drawer to where I'm sewing. It sits on a little desk, and I open that side drawer and I set this. I have a little plank of wood that I keep right there specifically for this because I set it right there on the drawer, put this on top of it, and I can iron right there those little pieces that I need to iron. These are normally $12.99. I'm doing a sale from today for $7.95. You know what? Share it right now on your Facebook page. Share that you're watching this and mark on there, flash sale, guys. Hop on over. And if you want one of these, then you need to tell me in the comments, sold $7.95. And then we will bill you maybe by the end of today. But you need to tell me sold $7.95. If I don't have your information in the computer already, then I will call you up, or I'll DM you, direct message. I'll DM you and get your information so we can get this billed out to you. If you want one of these, this is a great deal. $7.95 for this, normally $12.99. Normally $12.99. I got a special, you get a special. And so we've got these. I love the Gypsy Quilter. It is a nice thick wool. You're looking at how thick is this? Half an inch. Yeah, half an inch thick, 8-inch by 8-inch. And the other thing that I like about it is that you can use it with a dry iron. You can spray using starch or spraying an area away from the mat, allow the fabrics to dry before pressing them to the wool mat. And I always do that because I like to let the spray soak into the fabric just a little bit. So I don't spray directly, like I don't get my wool mat wet, but I have my piece there and I might spray right on top of it. Don't try to get it wet and don't try to get your fabric wet, okay? You just want to spray it to give it time. This one is really nice. The other thing that I love about this one, hear me out, this is funny, is that it doesn't smell if you are steaming. Now I don't use steam on my wool mats because it does tend to warp them. And it also compresses the fibers even more, so it makes that felt flatten out, okay? Because that it's wool, it's roving that is just needle punched to become felt, thick felt. It's wool. Some wool, once it gets wet, whether it's with water, if you iron with water or steam, starts to smell. And this does not smell. It is real wool. It's just treated. And so it doesn't smell. When you're ironing on wool mats, you have enough of a cushion underneath that you're getting a really nice pressed seam, but it's not a hard surface. So the other thing is, have you ever ironed on your ironing board and maybe you're holding it down, your iron down like this, and your ironing board might have little holes in it, or in the board, you know, it was for ventilation. That was one of my old ironing boards had that. I can still think of my old one. It looked like a little fence grate, right? Or a grate. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Well, I would sometimes iron on that and that imprint would come up on my fabric. And then I'd have to move over and iron it again, or I'd have to put a towel down to kind of give it more cushion. Or if you have wrinkles in your ironing mat, because sometimes that happens, and you get that onto your piece of fabric that you're ironing, you're not going to have that happen with a wool mat right here. It's convenient. It's like having a little mini ironing board with you wherever you're going. You can put it on top of the table and iron right there. It's just a really, really convenient thing to have. So we have these $7.95. You need to share right now on Facebook that you have told your friends and family to come over here and watch it. And if you want to buy one, just comment shop $7.95, okay? Or sold $7.95. Got it? All right. What do I have going on? This fabric line that we got in, you're going to love this. I was hoping we'd get our other fabric line in today, but we didn't. I'm kind of bummed about that. I'm going to be pulling this over and looking at it. I'm kind of awkward right here because I'm not standing up. Still issues. So I have to sit down for a while. But this fabric line is by an artist named Corri Dantini. And she is a designer for Free Spirit. Now, she used to be with Blend Fabrics. For years and years, she was with them. When COVID happened in 2020, Blend had to close down. They lasted about 3 months and they couldn't do it anymore. They had to close down, and my heart was with them because they had some great designers. Fortunately, Free Spirit, under the company name of Jaftex, fortunately, Free Spirit came in and picked up most of the designers. I was really excited about that. Most of the designers, and Corri Dantini was one of them, which I was really happy because I was going to be heartbroken, I tell you, if she didn't get picked up. Really sad about that. This is a line we have been waiting for since January. It's called What the Birds Say. And this is, or What the Birds Said. And this is a Corri Dantini line. Just got it in. You know what I'm doing right here? I am opening. Let me get my trash can. Hold on. It's so new. I'm opening it right here. And that hurt. Okay, I'm going to put this on also. Look at, actually, I just want to go like this. Actually, why did it do that? I guess that's how we're going to come on today. It's, you know, sometimes you put 𝗙𝗀 in charge of these things, and oh, that was not what I wanted to do. All right, we're going to go like that, and we're going to move this closer. And this is 𝗙𝗀's great camera skills, because Debbie is in Paradise, Tulsa right now, and she is not here to direct me what to do. Even though I had notes from her, and I cherish and guard those notes because Lord forbid I ever lose them, I still don't always know what the heck I'm doing because I am 𝗙𝗀. Look how cute. Look how cute this is. You've got these adorable, adorable Corri Dantini birds. Not Corri Dantini, Corri Dantini. Look at these. Oh, that's better when I can do it like that, isn't it? There we go. Look how cute these are. Oh my gosh. The size of these little birds, you can see them kind of right here with the size of my hand. They are so cute. I love that. You've got this turquoise, and inside the turquoise, you've also got a tone on tone. So you've got a lighter turquoise with a darker turquoise, which you can kind of see. Let me see how close I can get. Can you see how cute that is? And then you have their little eyes right here, a little pink cheek. You've got that gorgeous blue that fades off into a green, that fades off into a teal, and then it picks up again right here. You've got their lighter blue, lighter turquoise belly, and then the dark color right here, and their wings pick up in color again right here on the tail. Gorgeous pinks and orange. I don't know about you all, pink and orange, I love it all the time. Pink and orange flowers with that gorgeous lime green leaf. Bright, happy, fun, just my style. This is cute enough to just make pillows made out of them. You don't have to do anything fancy. You don't have to do a quilt. You can just make some pillows, throw them on the bed, throw them on the sofa, anything like that. You can also just get a fat quarter of this, staple it to a canvas, hang it up in the room. You can pat it if you want to, put some, what do you call it? Batting. Sorry, man, my brain's short today. Put some batting underneath it. And if you want to practice your free motion skills, quilt it right around like this and do that for a few of them. If you're feeling awfully cheeky, add some beads, add some little turquoise beads on other ones. And on the other ones, do some hand quilting on it. Staple that baby to the back of or to the canvas and get like the 1-inch museum canvas is what it's called. Get the 1-inch thick canvases, hang it on the wall, hang it in the bathroom, hang it in the bedroom, hang it in your dining room. It is cute. I love this one. So to complement that one, we have another one right here. This is going to be a fun, bright design. Oh, I can't get it open. Hold on. Here we go. Tear it open. I want to get the paper off so you can see it. There we go. A fun, bright design of these great little triangles. I love the artwork behind it. You've got that fun, bright green that goes right there with the birds. Look how fun that blends in. Showing you two cut pieces right there. But you can see how those greens work with the birds right here. This is another fun one when you just need geometric shapes to make up your print. You need to do something fun. This is a great geometric right here. Then Let me see. Oh, this one's my favorite so far. Now I've got another big box. Is it still busy out there? Okay. Sorry, folks, I can't go get samples yet. I said every time I get on live, we get busy in the store, and I don't want to pull the samples. So this is one of my favorite ones of the boxes I have opened thus far because it is a white background. When I saw it, when I was looking at it with reps, I thought it was going to be, I think I do have to turn it this way because I can't tell what I'm looking at when it's like that. There we go. These are birds. They're little birds flying. I thought they were umbrellas at first. They kind of look like little umbrellas hanging there. If I turn it like this, you can see the birds flying. These are little birds flying in all different colors. It's rainbow. And they kind of go back and forth like a zigzag. But they have some that get out of line. See how you can see the zigzag like this? But then they have some that get out of the line, the little black ones. Those crows, they're always causing trouble, right? So that is a fun print to put with these other prints that I just showed you. Love, love, love this one. Again, this is Corri Dantini. That, yes, it would make a very cool binding. I guess you're talking about the one that has the geometric triangles, Bonnie. I think that's what you're talking about. Right here, I have this other one that I am opening up. This is so cute. This is the dark teal with the light turquoise with little bird feet. How cute is that? Little bird feet on there. So you're going to put that. Let me get this over. Look how pretty that's going to look right here. Pull it up. Look how pretty. It's so cute with that. But it's got little bird feet with these little spots, little seeds. And it's got that gorgeous dark teal and then the turquoise right there. Black little footprints. The little turquoise is like little seeds everywhere. So cute. I love it. It is so cute. So that is something else. Now here is another one. Oh, I love this one too. Love this. Are y'all liking this? Give me a thumbs up or a heart or a smiley face or something. I love this. It's so cute. Open, 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 open. Okay. Birds again. I love little birds. I love birds. Look how cute this is. We've got little birds. Again, that's not as busy as this one. Okay. You see there's more spacing. It's not as busy, but you still have the same little bird that was in the other one. Okay, same one. Now we've added some pink and orange birds. Now we've added green and yellow birds, and it has a light blue background with little seeds there and their little footprints, their little feet. How cute, their little tiny feet. Now that one with the green, let me come back over here. Ooh, I like it with that green. Look how pretty that looks. Did I go too high? Kind of. I like it. Look how it shows off with that green right there. And you've got the orange picking up these oranges. And that light blue makes the green pop. And this green and orange makes these little birds pop. Ooh, it's a win-win for me. I'm loving this. That's a win, win, win-win for me. And I wanted to see the selvage. This one, I can't see the selvage on these. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one. What does the selvage say? You know, some of these selvages are getting stinking cute. Here's one. Let me open it up. This is when Debbie starts going, Tisha, can you just not? So the Spirit to Create, which is Free Spirit presents What the Bird Said by Corri Dantini. This one's called Fancy Feet. This print, that's so cute. Fancy feet. And then I don't guess they put the colors on here. Rude. I like it when they have the little dots of colors. Maybe it's on one of the other ones. We're going to cross our fingers that it is. Because I love it when they have the little dots of colors. Or something of the like. I love that. I think it's so cute. Ooh, we also got in some more cocoa. The blender line from Michael Miller. We got some in. That it refilled some of our stock. So I'm pretty excited about that. We got that in yesterday. And yes, it's already in the system. Woohoo! I did that last night. Here is another one. This has Big Bird. Open. Ooh, this has something I hadn't noticed before. What's that? What is this? So, oh, this is like the big panel. I remember now. So this is going to be like a big panel. Now I'm going to have to show you this way, aren't I? And it has words with it. Stay wild. Stay wild. This is a big one. You can see how big it is right there. See my hand on it? This is a big one. Stay wild. Goodness exist. Love that. Goodness exist. So cute. Here's the other one. Never give up. I'm trying to read it sideways over here. Never give up. Look how pretty that little bird is. I love it. Now you can really see the little designs in it. Let me get a little closer. Look at all those pretty little designs right there. You can see all the little designs right there. And here's this one. Love is everything. Darling, I love that love is everything. Oh, I just saw some other writing on there. Absolutely everything. Love is everything. Absolutely everything. How cute is that? Can you see that little bitty writing right there? Is there little writing on the other ones? There is. Never give up. You're worth it. See it right there? You're worth it. What do the other ones say? I didn't notice that before. You know, when I'm looking at them, I'm just looking at them on this printed page. With this particular company, they don't have any strike-offs that we're looking at. I'm just looking at the page. So this one says, goodness exists. Oh, here it is. I can't read it. Goodness exists. I don't know what that says. It's right there. It's F something. Maybe it says for sure. Maybe something for sure. I can't read it. The print is too little. And this one says, stay wild always. I love that. I love these little sneak words in there. So gorgeous print. Also, you've got the white with the beautiful lime green. It's almost a chartreuse, but not quite. It's got more green in it. You've got the white with the lime green on it, or the bright green. I don't know what color I would call it. It's not celery. It's a bright green right there. And then over here, you've got the green with the white flowers on it. I like that. I like how they kept the same 2-color tone and just changed the pattern, reversed the pattern print color, and used it again. The other thing that I like about this is you've got these little flowers right here and little leaves coming up. And then you have secondary flowers. They're like little roses. See them right here? Those are little dots. And then you have these little tiny flowers right here coming off the bottoms. You've got little tiny flowers also. So it makes this print really interesting. It makes your eyes dance around, because you see, oh, there's some big flowers, and you go, oh, there's some smaller flowers. Oh, look at the tiny flowers. So you keep going, you keep finding more stuff, just like I found those extra little words right there. I really want to know what that says. Goodness exists. Oh, now I can see it right here. For, it does say for. I think it says for sure. Or maybe for free. I can't tell what that other word is. I just don't know. I don't know. So super, super cute. Let's open the other box. What say you? You want to open that other box? Let's grab that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. 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 What is this, you say? It doesn't even show you how. That's just, look, the magic of lighting, or no magic of lighting, as I would say. This isn't showing how beautiful it is in person. I think under the camera it looks a little bit better. Again, if you're loving this, let me know that you love this, because I'm super excited about it. And I think once this gets out on the floor, it's going to be like, boom, it's going to be gone. It's going to be out of here. Don't think too long about this one, but give me time to get it in the system. I don't have it in the system yet. I'm opening the boxes right now. I just opened them. So don't, thank you, Debbie. So don't jump yet. Look at this, how cute it is. You've got, I'm going to turn it this way to fill up that screen a little bit. I can't decide if I like that more or less. How it looks. I'm going to come closer because the lighting changes. Look how gorgeous this is. You've got my favorite, orange with pink. These little butterflies right here. Did you notice the little butterflies right here? Look at their little antenna. They come all the way out to the edge, and they've got blue around them also. And then you've got these little ovals that have these fun little flowers in them. The flowers, I'll do it like this. The flowers are on a patterned background. So you've got that pink and orange in the background, favorite colors of mine. You've got this gorgeous bright turquoise right here that comes like off the back of the butterfly, but also the top of this little oval shape right here, along with the butterfly antenna, which you can kind of see right here. You've got their little black antenna with that blue. And then also right here on the teal color background, you've got these little tiny pink dots, lots of color. And again, you start looking at this and you go, oh, 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 because you know what I just noticed right here is, see where the pink flowers are and the orange background? Look at the little pink, dark pink polka dots on them. You can kind of see them. They're really little. And they're little tiny. Let me see if I can get any closer for you. No, it does not like that. Let's move away a little bit. Oh, maybe if I take off my glasses, I can see. No, didn't like that. I got to move away. All right. Doesn't like me to get that close. But you can see little tiny dark pink dots on that background. Just makes it fun and interesting. And then I love the art in the butterfly. Corri didn't just do an orange butterfly or a pink butterfly, you know, where you just draw the wings and you fill in the color and your orange or pink or whatever.
Debbie says you need camera help.
Why?
I don't know. She just says you need help.
Okay. Intermission, folks. Hang on. What's the matter? You can, sure. Thank you. Bye. You gotta love Debbie. My favorite of all time. She told me how to fix it. Okay, I have to add that to my notes, Debbie, because I don't have it on my notes. So when it doesn't work, I just go, oh, well, Debbie's not here. I'm still happy I'm able to get on and do this. So you can see, boy, it gives you a much better picture when you tilt it the other way too. Now you can see those little tiny red speckled, freckles, spots, little tiny spots in there. You can kind of see them. See it? So cute. So that's one of them. Let's put that aside for a moment. Now, I love this print. I love it. Look at this plaid in here. And you know why I like this so much? I have a couple of different reasons why I love this print. One, because it's wrapped so tightly I can't get in here. Okay. This is hurricane-proof wrapping. We want to make sure if a hurricane comes through Plano, Texas, it's not going to sweep away our fabric, so we keep it covered in plastic. You know why I love this plaid? Number one, the lines aren't perfect. That takes a lot of pressure off of me to having to match up my squares perfectly when I don't have perfect straight lines. Number two, you have two shades right here where it looks like it gets brighter and darker as it goes over and under the crisscross thread, the grain across it. I love that. The rainbow color on this with the black background or the black little squares just makes all the colors pop. It just makes it a super fun print. And it would be a super cute binding. And let me see. Nope, they did not do any cute little colored dots on their selvages. I'm sorely disappointed, Free Spirit. Don't you know I collect your selvages? Come on, man. Make them fun. Make them fun. Well, this one, speaking of fun, this print is called Fun. I bet there's a song in there. Fun. That's what this one is right here. Super cute. Okay. What do you think about that? I think that's pretty awesome. I don't know what we're going to do with this yet. I have to go in and look at it on the website and see what the plans were and go back and read my notes. Open. Here's the next one. We're going to try to get this open. You would have thought Tisha would have brought something sharp over here while she was doing this. Look how cute these little flowers are. I love that green and yellow. That is so cute. That green and yellow. You've got, there we go. You've got these cute bigger flowers right here. No stems or anything. A really pretty little center that has that green little, like all the little, what do you call them? Pistils? No, they're not pistils. I don't remember what it's called. You've got all of that right there, green. And then you have little flower bushes. So you've got one big flower like a tulip right there, and then comes off to the side. I think these look like little roses. That's just what I call them, or maybe peonies. So on one side, peonies, on the other side, the same little 4-petal flower that's right here. You've got the green background, and this has little white dots on it. You can kind of see them. I love that the yellow is two-tone. You've got it fading from very light to dark. It starts getting a little bit darker. And you can see the two-tone right here on this little tulip where it's darker green and then it goes, or darker yellow, and then it goes to the lighter yellow right there. The white just really pops off of this green. So I think this makes your eyes dance around also. And I love it that the more you look, the more you find. I always love fabrics like that. The more you look, the more you find. Okay. I gotta move these because I still have more. That's not all, folks. Let's see what else we have coming up. Ooh, a lot of fun. Okay, hold on. Come on. Oh, it says for real, Debbie says. On that one that said that I couldn't read it, it says for real. She must have gone in and looked at it on the website. So we'll tell people that so that they know what it is, because now that you tell me, I can probably see it. But for the life of me, I couldn't read it because it just didn't print very clear. Look at this fun little dandy right here. I love this. It's kind of a retro look. Like, I don't know. It reminds me, it has a retro vibe to it, that geometric retro vibe. I don't know if it's like the 60s or 50s, maybe 70s, maybe the 70s. You've got, now this is a beautiful chartreuse right here. You've got the chartreuse with the bright green. You've got the pretty pink. Oops, she left her phone in here. It's got the pretty pink right here with the red. Look how pretty that is. You've got the pretty pink with the bright plum right there. And then the darker green next to the lighter green. This is just really fun. It connects all with the white underneath it. That's the background. That is just going to make a really pretty, I'm gonna put the phone down. It makes a really pretty pattern. I love this little pattern of kind of chain blocks. I love all the colors in it. I love the rainbow of it. You put it next to this and look how fun it is. I think that's like a party on the paper. A party on the quilt is what that is. That's singing, yeah, baby, let's groove. That's what this says to me. Yeah, baby. I think it's really fun. Okay, what else? This one's heavy. Ooh. I love this print. Now, this, to me, is blouse worthy. I could do something with this. This would also make a gorgeous pillow with black trim. Oh my God. That would be very chic. I love that. And you know what? I would dress it up again. I would do, some of them would have quilting stitches on here. Some of them would be hand stitched on here. Some of them would have beads on it. I wouldn't do it to everything. I would just like do it every now and then to surprise yourself. So remember the little birds that I showed you at the beginning, and the back of the bird had the little V's. I guess now I can describe it as a V, and the colors were graduated. I'm trying to see which one it was. Hold on. Let me find out. Oh, here it is. This one. You see those little shapes right there? See the little shape right there in that dark turquoise? You can see it right here. Can you see that? Right there? That's what this is right here. Ooh, and that looks yummy together. That is yummy, delicious. You've got the darker teal right here. Actually, it looks more like a dark blue, because then this pulls up the teal right here. This brings up the aqua. And the other thing that's really cool is that these colors right here, they're modeled. They're not like just a flat color. They've got a modeling of print, MOTTLED, modeled, not MODELED, not that kind of modeled. So you've got that right there that's got the wash of color on it, here again, and then here again. And then these colors repeat from over here and over here. You've got the black frames around them. It just really is a very striking design, and the colors that were chosen for it that she used just keeps it very interesting. It's not just flat. It has lots of movement in it. The colors are very pretty in that they're bright. In person, I think they're just beautiful, bright colors, very attractive. And I like the use of the blue, the navy with the teal, with the turquoise, with the black. I really like that. I love how it plays in with this. Right here, you can see the black is going to pop on this little bird where the beaks are, and also their little black eyes. That's really going to pop right there. But that design is what's carried over right here. This color and this color and this color is what's carrying over here. So you've got a lot of stuff working together to make this happy fabric. It is beautiful. Okay, one more. Do I have one more or two more? One more. This one, fun little flowers on this. This is pink. Not flowers, feathers. Good night. Fun little feathers. This one, what did she call this? Birds of a feather. Okay, we got that part. She didn't name this particular print. What the bird said. I guess not. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. I guess that's the name of it, birds of a feather. Birds of a feather flock together. Look how pretty that is. I like the darker pink with the light pink on it. I like that the feathers are facing different directions. So you've got some that are going this way, some feathers that are pointing this way. You have the dark pink right here, well, light pink